to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out about your work and finances for the month. I've got 4 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the €1 coin. Group 2 is the 20-cent coin. Group 3 is the 1 penny coin. And group 4 is the 2 penny coin. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice, otherwise I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates for you, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information below. Bye! It's for you if you chose the €1 coin. Let's see what cards you have. For Marcel's Oracle, you have Consolation. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have Death. And the 5 of Cups. I can already feel someone really annoying in the collective, and you're going to lose your job because you're just like a fucking useless employee. And from the Black and Gold Edition Tarot, you have the Moon. And the Page of Wands. Might be quitting your job today or this week, I feel like this month, but you might just be quitting today. I feel like you've just had enough. Like, you're sick of people's bullshit. You're just sick of them. You're sick of the job. You're sick of the work. Like, if you don't get fired, you're probably quitting. Might just happen to you randomly, like you're just sitting on the sofa one night. You just think, should I just quit? Should I just quit? Should I just write my resignation? I think I will. And you might just email it and just send it to your boss and then worry about it tomorrow. It feels really good for you. I feel like you may have been stressed about this job for ages. And in general this month, like, it's like you're trying to stick it out and you just hate it. You just feel like God day and night, like maybe when you started the job it was all right, and now it's just terrible for you and you just don't know how you've aged doing this job like 3 years. You don't know where the time's gone. You just woke up like 3 years older with a really boring desk job where you hate all the colleagues and you hate crunching numbers through a spreadsheet, or you hate hearing your own voice do presentations, or I'm not sure what it is, but I just feel like you've got a headache and you're sick of it and you just need fresh air coming through. Maybe for someone you can keep doing something part-time a little bit while you look for something new. But I also just feel like it's time for a change, and you might be, for someone you might be between jobs and you might feel like it's difficult to get something. You might be sad about past opportunities and about what you've done in the past and not sure how to move forwards, but I do feel like there's something new coming for you this month. You just might have a lot of sadness about the past before you can take on the new challenges. It feels like there's something making you anxious, something stressing you, and you may have these intuitive feelings coming up that are guiding you towards something new, towards maybe like writing that resignation letter, or applying for something new, or trying something new. I also feel like you may be channeling your emotions into your work too much, or having too many negative emotions about money, and it's like feeding negativity, because it's like, say you lose a job and you have no money, then you keep stressing like, how am I ever going to find a job? I'll never find a new job. I'll never get money. And you start hanging your head in your hands and not looking for a job even, because you're just like focused on, these are my last 2 pennies and I can't afford food. And then you just start feeling really stressed, and maybe you don't even think you're worth it anymore, and you start doubting your abilities. So I feel like it's good for you to try and stay positive and try and get out of a dark mood as much as you can. And also trust your judgment and trust your intuition, because you might feel really anxious about certain opportunities. You might feel like, that sounds like a bad idea. That job sounds really stressful. I don't think I can do that. Then find something else that's really exciting. You think, wow, yeah, I can do that. That sounds really fun. That sounds exciting. I do feel like someone may work in like mental health or something, and you really may have done something really bad that was like responsible for killing somebody or something. Like, you may have somebody who died under your care, and it's going to be not really particularly good for you to be keeping on doing that job, because I feel like you might be getting really stressed from the job as well. If you're cancelling people who are like dying or something, I just feel like you've done something bad and you've maybe not particularly tried to fix the problem, and you're maybe feeling bad about it, but I feel like you've maybe not sent the right apology, or like you may have come across a bit playful and like, oh, well, I'm sorry. And not really seriously, I'm so desperately sorry for my mistake and anything I can do to make it up for you and compensation offered. I feel like you haven't really done enough. You've maybe treated things like really flippantly. Like, oh, well, never mind. It's like, what? Never mind. Like someone died. You're saying never mind. It feels like maybe you've just been a bit not serious about something and you're going to start to take it seriously. But it's maybe too late for somebody, especially if you work in medicine or mental health. I just feel like you've done too much wrong. Like you really have, and you've not done a good job, and you are going to be probably struck off, to be honest, if you work in medicine, if you're not quitting, because I feel like someone else is quitting, like you're trying to quit and do like social media or being an entertainer or something. I do feel like you should consider that very carefully because you might feel bad afterwards. It might be better to go part-time. And if you can manage it, maybe your mental health can't manage it though. Like if your mental health can't manage it and you think you're going to get bad at the job if you stay, then definitely do quit if you're responsible for people. It feels like it's good to look for new jobs that you might be able to do. Just see what's out there. Maybe there's something else that you can do that feels better. There's something coming through about the night sky. I'm not sure if someone's doing a night job. You might want to change to do a day job. Like maybe you do something at night and it just makes your mental health really bad. And I'm seeing maybe someone can't sleep when they get home during the day and they feel really dressed and ready for the day with nothing to do. And I feel like you don't even end up having any food because you feel like, well, I'm just going to have like a glass of water and then I'll go to bed. And then you think one more glass of water and I'll go to bed. And you just don't actually cook and feed yourself, I'm seeing. So I feel like you maybe have like a different time schedule to people and it's maybe causing you to... I'm not sure if you're forgetting things that you need to do, like meant to go to this appointment this day or meant to go to the bank and you're just not remembering. Feels like you're maybe not getting enough sleep and it's maybe more potential for you if you do try to heal your emotional state, because I feel like you have something going on internally that is contributing to you maybe not going to sleep or feeling sad about things, not feeling able to get on with work. Someone might be having health problems and needing to take a break. I do feel like by the end of the month you might feel better, like say you take a week off. It maybe turns into 2 or 3 weeks, but I feel like by week 4 you're feeling better, feeling ready to put your work hat on and get back out there. There may be a mishap with finances, like you might have spent too much. You might have a big credit card bill coming and you just don't have enough money to pay for it. You might find you have some opportunities for how to make it, but you're just not looking at it because you're looking at everything you spent and maybe feeling like you spent too much. I do feel like there may be something coming out of the woodworks, like for somebody it's like a medical negligence case or something that's coming through. Or, yeah, something to do with like the past job you did. There's something that's like secret that's coming through. I feel like you may get communication for somebody from a job you've quit or from someone you haven't spoken to for a long time who's wanting your work or your services or something. Yeah, I feel like it might be a bit sad until you start to get communication this month. You might feel like you have lots of things ending, like money that's not coming in and jobs that are no longer going to be a job. And maybe you'll worry about what new is going to come in. I feel like it's maybe not as good as you want. Like the job you end up with might be a consolation prize compared to the job you wanted. And I feel like it is a bit stressful, but it's just kind of time for you to deal with it and try and greet the day with joy and take whatever challenge you get with joy. I do feel like there's something new for you and it seems a bit more fun. It seems a bit more exciting and I feel like you will feel a lot better after like a mental health break or a physical health break as well. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you'd like a personal get in touch, the information will be below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Reading is for you if you chose the 20 cents. Let's see what cards you have. From Marcel's Oracle, you have Message. From the Good Commentary, you have the Hanged Woman. And the Seven of Cups. And then from the Black and Gold Edition Tarot, you have the Hermit. And the Chariot. There seems to be some dream or goal you have this month, and I feel like you're researching how to achieve it, you're looking into it, you're trying to figure out what you want to do. You're trying to think of ideas and just pause and take a moment to sit. I feel like there's something you need to look into, and you need to examine your own dreams and your own goals and what you want. and see what's sensible and see what's a good idea and what's not a good idea. Seems like some of them are just daydreams and fantasies, and you could put all the effort and even like money behind it that you wanted. It wouldn't lead you to where you want to go, you're just going to stay still, not actually going to go anywhere. I feel like you do need to go somewhere. There's like a journey you need to take or a progressional path that you need to take. Right now, you might be sitting around a lot and just thinking about it. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. It feels like very important for you because it is a time for you to get some wisdom from yourself and figure out where you're going and make a plan. But I also do feel like you've got physical hard work to do. You have something to aim for that you need to focus on and stick to. And it might be a bit difficult for you to pick the right thing because certain things can just leave you stuck and not actually take you anywhere. So yeah, I feel like you need to do a lot of reading and searching far and wide. You might have to write to people. You also seem like you might receive news from somebody. I feel like you might have a job offer this month, but it's not something that starts for maybe 8 weeks. You might need something a bit quicker, or maybe you want to say yes to the job starting a while away, but you also might need some solution in the meantime. I feel like someone's moving house. You need a lot of money to move house, and you might have too many possessions. Might be good for you to do some research and find out what everything's worth and write it all down and try and communicate with people who might be interested in buying your things that you want to get rid of. It's a bit good for you to downsize. You might be downsizing. And I feel like you may need to focus on your transport. Like for someone, you might not have accounted for the removal van cost and things like that. So just be careful. Try and make sure you've got enough money. It feels like you will manage to make a really good list, like a to-do list that really helps you. And I also feel like you may find that you have a friend who's maybe like a guy with a car, someone who can help you if you do need like a removal van when you don't have any money. I feel like there's somebody who can help. You may have to search a bit further for the right opportunities for you this month. Like you may find that some of the ones you were thinking about are not really available right now. And maybe the ones that are a bit further away from your house, like the ones you have to travel further to, might be the ones that are better for you. So don't be put off applying for a job if it's like an hour commute or more. Even 2 hours, I feel like you might like the journey every morning. I feel like someone will get daydream time every morning on their commute. And when they get to work, they're going to feel really empowered and ready to start the day. Like there's something about that 2 hours of daydreaming every morning or 1 hour of daydreaming. For someone, it's like 90 minutes. You have like a 90-minute train. It's a direct train and you get a seat and you get to be left alone. There's like no one else on the train. Maybe you do something artistic on the train, or you write, or you just read your book and you find that you're really excited about starting the day and moving forwards and getting on with what you've got to do. There seems to be some big mission or task in front of you this month and you're managing it. You're going to manage to achieve what you need to achieve. It feels like something big that you have to get over, or you have to focus on, or you have to achieve. And it might be quite a long way from where you are right now, but I feel like you're going to figure out what to do along the way. And there may be someone really important you can speak to, like an older person who's a bit wiser than you. Maybe like a careers advisor or one of your references or somebody like that. You maybe haven't spoken to them for ages. You might even bump into them and find that they have some good advice. I also feel like, you might be communicating with someone who's just a friend or something. They may have a really good idea that they just want to pass on to you. It might be quite divinely guided. And it's really, really, really helpful for you. Like what they tell you, it helps you to make a big move in your life. They seem quite powerful, this friend. Not in like money or in their status in the world, but just more like their ideas and their energy and their determination and their willpower. And you're going to need a lot of willpower this month. You're going to need a lot of determination. And I really do feel like it might be time to write to people. Like you might, if you're applying for jobs, you might want to focus on the cover letter and coming up with a really glowing cover letter to describe how much you want the job and why you're perfect for the job. Rather than just hoping your CV will do enough, it feels like good to write to old employers as well and people who would be like your dream employer, like just see what's out there, see what job is your dream job. And maybe also if you've got customers you haven't heard from for a while, if you've got like a business, you might want to communicate with them and just send them a message and see how they're doing. I feel like there's an older male who might want to talk to you and he's like wondering if he should still talk to you or not talk to you anymore. I feel like there may be not the same products available anymore. Like someone Say if you have a greengrocer and you usually sell mangoes, you might find there's a particular customer who's always coming in and walking around. Then he just walks out without buying anything. It's because you don't have the mangoes anymore or something. It's like you just don't have the right product anymore that he likes. So yeah, do try and think about maybe if you do need to restock or change the services you offer, or yeah, like if you do run a business, you might want to go through, like it's a hairdressers. You might want to go through all the products you order, like different dyes, and maybe you've got something that's called like Red 250, and you order it once a month, but no one ever wants Red 250 in the hair. So maybe you don't need to order Red 250 every month because it's a waste of money. It's better to restock with more like Red 285s because they sell out and nobody can have Red 285 in the hair anymore. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Check out the other content on my channel. And if you'd like a personal reading, the information will be below. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the 1 penny. Let's see what cards you have. From Marcel's Oracle, you have Home. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have 3 of Swords and 2 of Cups. And then from the Black and Gold Edition Tarot, you have the Fool and the Knight of Cups. There's something really exciting for you happening this month. It's after a disappointing moment, after you've been feeling not very happy, after you've been feeling really sad about everything in your life. There's somebody coming through with a really amazing offer for you. Feels like an offer for work or an offer for money to be exchanged for something that you find really exciting and positive to do and not sad to do at all. You also may have an emotional moment with somebody that's very important for you, and it's maybe your best friend or a lover, and you may have, for somebody, you may have argued with a lover or almost divorced or something, and you might be reconnecting. And it feels like you have a gift to give, or you have something that you've received from the other person, like a gift that's maybe really significant. You might even be moving in together or something after thinking you'd be breaking up, or moving back in together. So that feels really exciting. I also do feel like there may be a need to move house for somebody, and I feel like you'll be really happy with what you get. At first, it might seem like it's going to be really disappointing. You might be really disappointed to have to move, or like to leave jobs. You might be really disappointed. But then once you get a new one, or once you start finding options, I feel like you're going to be excited and optimistic. And actually, it's going to feel a lot nicer to move somewhere new, whether it's like a new home or a new job. It does seem like there's a lead you can follow, or something else that you haven't followed up on that would be good to check in on. And maybe somebody who spoke to you a while ago who you haven't spoken to again. And you might be feeling disappointed about it currently, but actually there's a lot of optimistic potential still there. You might be downsizing and getting rid of a lot of possessions. The possessions you're getting rid of might remind you of sad times from the past, but for someone else they're brand new and really exciting and lovely. And you're going to feel really good when you have space and you've got rid of loads of things. Especially if you are moving, it just makes your move much happier, much easier for you, and you're going to feel a lot freer, a lot better about yourself. Someone might get some really nice new clothes this month, and a new handbag I'm hearing, and like new shoes and everything, and you just feel like amazing about yourself. Maybe even a new hairstyle that makes you feel really good. Could be like some new conditioners or shampoos or something. I'm just seeing you feeling really good and happy about yourself and being really excited to see what happens the next month after this month. There is something to grieve and let go of, and you have to do it with humbleness, with humility, like just accepting it. Just thinking, oh, okay, fine then, that's fine. Like, I like this place, but I have to move. Well, that was a nice 3-month temporary assignment job. That's sad. I made so many friends. Now I have to go. But you're going to find something new. And if that is your temporary situation, like you had 3-month job, you might want to speak to the colleagues that you've made friends with and see if any of them already have a new job that you can apply for with them. Because some of them there might be someone who's already got news of something So maybe like a call center where loads of people work and they don't mind having one more person, and you've already got like a good reference from your friend kind of thing, and from your employer. You might be able to monetize your customer service skills or your ability to be sensitive to people's feelings. I feel like there may be like a counseling job or customer service or something else where you're like customer facing. Maybe handing out drinks to people, like bartending, serving. It feels like you're very personable and you're very good at looking good, and you do make a good impression. And I feel like people like to talk to you, people are interested in you. So you probably do a very good job being a waitress or a bartender or a waiter or something like that. And yeah, I do feel like you might just have like a black t-shirt and trousers uniform, and it's quite simple for you. Or like t-shirt and jeans kind of uniform. There seems to be someone else who's interested in maybe offering you something. They might be a bit cautious about whether they want to. Like, besides the person who has definitely got an offer for you this month, there feels like there's someone else who's like tentative. Like, should I not? So what I'm seeing is you might accept a job or accept work this month and have something that's like a maybe for the next month. So you might find that something you get accepted for and it's really good for you, but you also may be waiting to hear back from something that may be even better. I'm not sure for you. There's also a potential someone's learning new skills and going on a long holiday. Like, maybe you don't need to work or worry about money right now. Maybe you've got a friend or family who just helps you out and pays your bills, and you can just have like a free period for like the next 3 months or something. You can just have a break, especially if you've been through something really stressful like trauma or abuse or even like a breakup. I feel like one of your friends might just want to like help you go on a holiday or something, like take you on a holiday. You might have a really good friend like that. And they want to offer you a gift that just helps you to be okay for a while. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you who chose the 2 penny coin. Let's see what cards you have. From Marcel's Oracle, you have Angel. From the Good Commentary, you have 10 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords. And from the Black and Gold Edition Tarot, you have the 7 of Cups. The High Priestess. And the Star. It feels like there's a big end and a big challenge for you this month. Like, you have some reason to leave things behind. And it's quite a lot that you have to leave behind. Like, you might find you're maybe moving house and leaving job. And also maybe having some like relationships end and stuff even. And maybe you just feel completely alone. But you're put in a position of challenge and it's good for you. It's like sink or swim, do or die time this month. And there seems to be some kind of guardian angel, spiritually divine blessing that comes through for you, but it feels like it doesn't come through till maybe the end of the month. Or maybe after a few weeks, after you're a bit tired of trying. Feels like it's good for you to wait and rest. And try to manage as best as you can, just getting through the day and focusing on what you've got to do today. I feel like there may be a few days where you have like yesterday's to-do list hanging on and you feel a bit frustrated. Like, oh, I just didn't manage to get to do that still. And it's like hanging on the next day. And then maybe something new comes up and you have now like 10 times or 9 times the amount of things to do on your list. It feels like there's temptations to keep exploring new options. But you may want to just chill and take time for yourself and enjoy what you already have. There's something worth putting a lot of effort into this month. And I feel like it's going to be really enjoyable effort. It's like you don't have to think about it. You just do it when you feel like doing it. Might even be something you do when you're bored. Like, maybe it's like reading, and then maybe you find that you read something that's really helpful for you. And it's like the guardian angel moment. Maybe it's like tailoring new clothes or something, and you just realize you're really into it, and maybe you turn that into like a new job, a new career for you. Maybe it's like making backpacks or something. I feel like it's really exciting for you to like find new hobbies that you can spin into a new career, or even not to spin into a new career, but just to have as a hobby. There seems to be a wait for something that you want, but by the end of the month you do get it. Feels like a yes. There also needs to be some work done. I'm seeing like an exclamation mark, like, have you done this though? Like, finish this immediately, like, make sure you don't forget this. So I feel like there's some urgent, really important things that are waiting for your attention. And there may be a deadline that you have to meet, and it's like, no, there's no option for you to not meet it. Like, there's nothing else you can do apart from meet the deadline. And it might be for moving or something for someone, like you've got evicted and you have to focus on getting a new place to live. Maybe all your other problems have to wait until you've figured out where you're gonna live. I also feel like you might have too much stuff and you need to get rid of some of it. Like, even for someone, it's like your favorite bomber jacket or like motorcycle jacket. It's just time to get rid of it because maybe you don't wear it that much, and when you look at yourself in it, you just don't like it anymore. I do feel like you might have changed and you don't like some of the things you used to like. Maybe you're still doing them and you're still carrying them with you on your back, like maybe it's hobbies. Maybe when you go to work, you bring something like drawing supplies. But you just never do it and it's like making your backpack heavy. Maybe you don't even like drawing anymore, but you just still try and pretend that you do. It's really important for you to try and get in touch with your own desires and wants and needs, especially if you are looking for a career change or moving or trying to decide something new for yourself. Like, if you've got rid of loads of old clothes and you're trying to get new clothes, you might want to think carefully about what you actually want. Like, who actually are you? There may be a lot of different options, and you may find you want everything. You may find that you want to go and buy the whole store. And actually, some things are just not for you. There's some things you could buy that would be really amazing for you. Like, for someone, it's like a house. Yeah, maybe for the cost of a wardrobe item, you could buy a house for somebody. If you're really rich, maybe you're thinking you're spending like thousands on a bag, but you don't have a house, so maybe the deposit for the house is like thousands. And you seem really stupid to certain people for not just like buying the house. Going, oh, I don't know, I've got to move next month. My landlord's like increasing the rent. And maybe some of your friends are like, there's like auction houses for less than that pair of shoes you're wearing. They just think you're crazy for not spending your money better. So yeah, I do feel like you might want to try and see what you can do with your money that's not obvious to you right now. Even if you don't have much, I feel like there may be a small solution that you can find. And it's really obvious once you find it, but you may need to wait to find it. It feels very divine. It feels very blessed. It feels like it's sold to you once you notice it, like really obvious. It's like something you find that's worth a lot of money. And when you buy it, it seems really obvious for you. It could be a house or it could be like a new thing to wear. But I'm just seeing there's like an angelically blessed feeling around it. Like you find the perfect one, you find the right one for you. You didn't get distracted by all the wrong things and you just got that exact thing that you need and you found everything went to plan. By the end of the month, I do see you being in the position you need to be in and the position you want to be in. It's a bit of a mystery right now. There's some secrets that won't be uncovered till the end of the month. I feel like it's for the best because you need to figure out what you want. And you might be procrastinating and putting things off, and it's like up to you whether you do the things you're meant to do or not. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you'd like a personal reading, check out the information below. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.